Here's the lineup for your 2011 Pens Elite.
Number 1, Squishy Evans, St. Killian's Parish School.
Number 12, Maddox Pegley, Todd Wayne Elementary. Number 14, Grayson Baru, and I go to Elwood City School District.
Number 21, Ty Avoya, Fort Charlie Elementary. My number's 24. My name is Andrew Hazecoe, and I go to Mars Elementary.
Number 34, Austin Tunick, Payne Elementary.
47, Isaac Helsel, Knox School.
Number 58, Braden Yolitz from McCormick Elementary.
Number 61, Ryan Moore, Payne Elementary.
Number 63, Brody Straub, Avalon Elementary.
I'm number 83, Lucas Ashe, and I go to Mars Area School District.
97, Nathan Goldberg, Penn Trafford.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome. We are coming live from Wooster, Ohio for today's matchup. It's your 2011 Pens Elite versus Sylvania North Stars. Sylvania has it in a Pens end. Off the opening draw, a shot from outside, finds the corner. There's a shot from high in the zone. 20 seconds in, Sylvania winning the draw, getting it in behind the Penguins' net, sending a couple shots wide. And getting one from the point, just finding that corner. In behind the goaltender Helsel. We've had a starting lineup for today. Goldberg at center with Lohr and Hassencote, Palladino, and Baru the defense. We got a shot from the left wing going up over the blocker side here. That's just 8 seconds later. Pens are going to look to change the lines here. Zachi will be with Straub. And Kumnik has got a line, and it's shot off the side of the net, deflected by a defenseman. Kumnik in behind. He battles for it. Out comes Sylvania. Defended by Stillwagon. Stillwagon and Buick, the defenseman. Up by Stillwagon, and he finds Kumnik. He's in over the line, taken by Sylvania there and played back up the other way. Ulrich sends it the opposite direction for Stillwagon. He bodies off a player there. The battle continues along the wall. Pens trailing early in this one, 2-0. Zachi gets to the puck. He plays it up into the end. The Pens will look to change. Nice change there. Get one fresh defenseman on, and a fresh with it is Sylvania. They're into the Pens end again. Stillwagon plays it up the wall, but into trouble. At the point by Sylvania, finally cleared up, but not out. Sylvania into the zone. Into the high slot, fanning on a shot. Picked up by Lohr. Lohr chips it forward. He's got Kumnik. Kumnik has Goldberg in all alone. He's into the offensive zone. He fires and he scores! We have 3 shots and 3 goals in this one. That's Goldberg down the right side. A great feed up to Kumnik. I don't remember who got that. Kumnik able to find Goldberg. Goldberg able to beat the tender on the blocker side. Making it a 1-goal game. 2-1 here. 10 minutes to play. 10:09. The draw there played up by Sylvania. And the Pens will battle. It's Avolia, Goldberg, and Lohr. Goldberg fighting for the puck. It's played up by Sylvania to Baru. He clears it up to Goldberg. Played back into Baru. He goes across ice for Pegley. Pegley comes away with the on the half wall, plays it up to the point, but no further. We'll try again. This time it will get Out over the zone to the stick of lure. He's got him only with him. They stay onside. Oh! That's a tough call there. Calling the offsides. We'll have a neutral zone draw. Looks like we're having some streaming quality issues. I'm going to work on those and let you try to follow along. It is the Pens Straub into the Sylvania end. We're doing our best to get you the stream that we can. I am going to record this just in case. And we may need to repost it later. So if you lose stream, I apologize. We will record and potentially post it later to YouTube. There is no Wi-Fi here in the building, no direct line connection. So we're trying to do everything via hotspot. And our signal strength is 1 bar right now. Sylvania in with a chance. Sent that puck wide. We got a whistle. We have a cross-check coming. A cross-checking call. That'll be on the North Stars. 2-1 North Stars early in this one. 8:28 to play. Period. Number 1. Sylvania has the puck in the Pens end. But the Pens the other way. It's Lure and Kumnik after it. Played back up by Sylvania, and they're in all alone. A 2-on-0 here. Sent across and brought around Housel. And into the back of the net. Sylvania short-handed on that one, makes it 3-1. So we're working on the internet connection. It's 3 control on the half wall and looks to exit the Penguin end. He's able to do so up through center. Sending it up to the Sylvania blue line, looking for Zachy. Sylvania will come the other direction, however. Carrying it into the end. Sliding a backhander stopped by Housel. And another backhander sent through the crease but wide. Hassenkope to it. He plays it up but no further than the blue line. Kept in by the Sylvania defender. They pop free with the puck on the right wing. Firing high to the blocker side, fought off by Housel. 3-1 Sylvania, 2:06 to play. Zachy up the right wing. Over to Hassenkope. Into the Sylvania end. Played back to center for Palladino. He banks it off the boards. It's countered by Sylvania, but the Pens go D to D. Lord still wagoning up. Zachy follows on. He's got Hassenkope. Hassenkope's in all alone. The Pens changing behind the play. He's possessing nicely. Plays it for Stillwagon, who gets it over to Goldberg, who gets it back to Hassenkope, who centers. It's in the feet of Goldberg and deflected out by the Sylvania D. Up ice comes Sylvania 1-on-2. Tripped over the Pens stick. No call there and brought back by Sylvania. They go in 2-on-2 here. Nice defensive stick from Stillwagon, and Baru sends it into the corner. Zachy plays it up, but no further than the point. A shot from the point cut off by Baru. Possessed by Sylvania in the slot. They fire a backhander and get it past the goaltender, Helsel. 57 seconds to play in the first period. It'll be 4-1 Sylvania. Brought up by the Pens Goldberg. Goldberg, not the goalie, into the offensive zone. Cut off by Sylvania. I think the connection's getting better, folks. We are definitely working on it. We will try to post a better video, so follow along as best as we can. I'll try to bring you the play-by-play. Straub up to center ice. Cut off by Sylvania and countered back the other way. No further than Goldberg. A battle there. It's Pegley and the Stars. The Stars work it in behind. A nice play by Ulowitz up to Straub. Straub out for Avolia. Cut off by Sylvania. One-on-one back in. A low shot put into the corner wonderfully by Helsel. That'll end period number 1. A period of choppy reception on the YouTube front. And some choppy play on the ice a little bit. Sylvania started with 2 very quick goals in this game. I think it put the Pens on their heels a little bit, but as they were able to regain some composure, they were able to pump one in behind. Since that first 40 seconds of the game, it's a 2-1 game. We're going to put 12 minutes on the clock, and we're going to go to action here in the second period.
Is that Chris down there? Chris.
And we're back to action here. Broadcast started with the Pens lineup. I hope you enjoyed that. I know there's a couple kids missing. We'll get those kids here this week, and we'll get that updated. That is available on the YouTube channel to watch over and over again and hear your favorite Pens Elite player say his name and school. The Pens Zachy pops free. He's in all alone. A breakaway. He's got Kumnik with him. A shot and a nice save by the Sylvania goaltender. Zachy in on a 2-on-0. Goes glove side, but he's matched by the goalie from Sylvania. Great save there. And a nice start to period number 2 for the Pens. 30 seconds in. We're going to get a nice quick line change. I love it. Quick shifts, fresh players. That's what we're going to need in this one. Sylvania in behind their own net, bodied by Zachy. He comes around looking for the tuck. Stopped by the goalie. Down to his knees, but plays it to the point. Grayson Baru sends it back in towards Zachy. Zachy looks to center it, cut off by Sylvania. And back they'll come. They fly up ice. This game's brought to you here from Wooster, Ohio. A game between the Pittsburgh Pens Elite 2011 Team Nooch and the Sylvania North Stars. The North Stars looking a lot like the Montreal Canadiens in the blue, blanc, and rouge. Red jerseys with the star on the crest. Blue striping on the jersey. Blue pants with white and red stripes. Red socks with blue and white stripes and white helmets. Your Penguins are in their gold jerseys with black penguin crest on the chest. Black pants with gold stripes, gold socks with black stripes, and yes, those iconic gold Pittsburgh Penguins Elite helmets. Sylvania possesses in the neutral zone. Works it into the Penguin end. A centering pass off the back of the net. Battled for by Baru, I believe. Pegley. He comes away with it. Plays it up off the wall and just past the Hessenkope at the blue line. Avolia with the pressure, pressuring Sylvania in behind their net. 4-1 Sylvania. 10 minutes to play, period number 2. Hessenkope plays it up into the Penguin end. Battled for there. It's Straub and Hessenkope, but out comes Sylvania. A 2-on-2. Around one defender, but he's right back in the play. Great hustle by Palladino on that play. Puck comes to Straub, work for Hessenkope, just past his stick, he chips it up, it's Avolia. 1-on-1 for Avolia, tie Avolia into the offensive zone. He's angled nicely by the SAR defenseman, and they get control out at center, it comes for Stillwagon. Battled for along the wall, sent forward by Sylvania and into the Pens end. They break free and send one towards the net. It's off the stick of Helso, and he reaches behind and grabs it. Came off his stick, trickled in, but he's able to get to the puck. Get it covered. 9:10 to play in period number 2. We're going to have Goldberg and Kumnick. Goldberg wins the draw. It comes to Kumnick. Kumnick's got speed. He's chasing the puck down into the Sylvania, and he will get there before the ice. Great hustle. He looks to center. Battling there. Coming from the half wall towards the net. Worked up but not out. It's Lure. I'm sorry, Straub, I believe. Nope, Lure. Lure threw it into the Pens. Kumnick, who's able to get a backhander in. That's stopped by the netminder. The Pens win the draw. It's Baru up on net. Rebound, pops free. Tip just past the stick of Kumnick. Back comes Sylvania, but cut off by a Peng defender. Ulowitz. Goldberg pressures. The Stars are able to get it into the Pens end. No play coming from there. Goldberg collects behind. He plays it around the boards, looking for Kumnick. Comes back to Lure. Lure to Kumnick just past his stick and into the Sylvania end. 8:13 to play. Worked up by Sylvania, cut off by Lure. 3-on-2 ensues. Lure with more pressure forces it to the corner. The Pens able to get guys back and even the score in their own end. Played up to the point, a shot from out top. Stopped by Baru. He spins, and it's deflected just wide of the Pens net. A centering pass cut off again by Baru, and out comes Goldberg. Goldberg with speed up the right side. He's got Kumnick. He looks for him. He finds him. It's just off his stick. Kumnick goes back to work looking for the puck, but it's brought back out by Sylvania and sent the whole way down. It will not be far. Oh, it will be far enough for icing. Couldn't see the corner there. So we'll come back into the Sylvania end for a draw. The Pens will deploy the line as Zachi, Straub, and Hessenkope with Stillwagon and Palladino on defense. 4-1, second period. Work to the wall. Played up by Sylvania. The Pens are able to keep it at the point. It's Palladino. He looked for Hessenkope. Hessenkope will battle. Pops free to Stillwagon. Stillwagon to Hessenkope. He stops and starts. Gets free. Fires one high. Nice glove save by the netminder. And back comes Sylvania. They've got a 2-on-2. Played low off the goaltender Helsel. He puts that into a corner. Sylvania will go to work there. Centering pass stopped by Helsel. What a save there. Sent up to the point, kept by Sylvania. The Pens look the pressure. It'll be Stillwagon getting it to center. Hassenkope tracks it down there and plays it further into the Sylvania end. Played up to Straub, but Sylvania will turn with it there. They're into the offensive zone, firing high. What a shot! High blocker side off the crossbar and in. Not much a goalie's going to do with a laser like that. What a shot! Avolia, Kumnik, and Lohr. Into the zone comes Sylvania. Nice play off to the outside, and that's snagged by Helsel's glove. A nice glove save there. (5-1) Sylvania, 7:19 to play in the period. Worked back high by Sylvania, blocked out front by Avolia. Kumnik gets it back to Avolia. In battle ensues and some contact there on Lohr. Battled for by Ulowitz. It pops free. Sylvania's got it in the high slot but loses control. Baru will track it down. He's in behind his own net, battling. Sylvania works it free, centers it, fires one off the chest of Helsel. The rebound collected but battled for and brought out by Grayson Baru. He's up towards center and fires it in. It'll be an ice on the Pens. I think our stream's gotten a lot better. If anybody's on the parent group chat and can let me know, that would be wonderful. Sylvania wins the draw, fires one off the defender, and the Pens will come out. It's Brody Straub up over the blue line. 1-on-2, he carries into the offensive zone. He takes a whack, keeps possession into the corner, plays it in behind for Hassenkope. Sylvania with a nice breakout pass there, and they'll look to counter the other way. Dumped deep, and it'll be an ice. And we'll head back to the Penguins end this time. Or, I'm sorry, the Sylvania end. The Penguins possess the puck in the Sylvania end. But Sylvania will come the other way. 3-on-3. Pegley back to break that one up. Pegley gets it out over the line. Sylvania's in offside. Neutral zone draw coming here on the Sylvania offside. 5-1 Sylvania, 5:56 to play, period. Number 2. Sylvania pops it forward and jumps through. Breaking in on net, unable to get a shot off. Centered, defended nicely by Zachi, who plays it up to the point. No further than that, and a shot in. Fought off by Helsel and cleared by Ulitz. Oh, Evans shot in. 2 Stars collide. Puck came off of Helsel, popped out in front. And a rebound sent wide. Kumnik into the zone. He tries to go around one. He's cut off. And back comes Sylvania. Played in behind the net. Out comes Sylvania through center. They chip it up into the Pens end. It'll be gathered in behind the Pens net. Sylvania player goes down there. Comes out to Kumnick, now to Ulowitz. He's up for Kumnick. Kumnick looking for Ebolia. It's out the center where the Stars will look to counter. They regroup and play it in. Brought into the Pens end and sent wide in behind the net. 4:40 to play. A centering pass goes through. Back to the point. Kept there. Possessed at the point. They bring it in and fire one off the pad. Rebounds there, not controlled by Sylvania and cleared by Lure. Lure to Kumnick. Kumnick down the ice. No ice as it is a deflection. Puck in behind the Sylvania goal. Pressured by Ebolia. He centers. That'll come the whole way through. Where Baru will look to gather in his own end and regroup for the Pens. Baru and Pegley, your D pair. Hassan, Cope, and Lure with Goldberg up front. Baru up and out of the Pens end. Turned back the other way by the Stars. It'll be Pegley to the puck. Up for Lure. Lure battles on the wall. Goldberg follows on. Lure down to his feet, down to his butt, still trying to work. Baru gets the puck in his own end and feeds it up to Pegley. Pegley wins a stick battle there and pops it forward. Pens advancing the puck a bit, but back comes Sylvania 2-on-1. Driving the middle, 1-on-1 against Baru. He does a great job of keeping that body between the player and his goaltender, allowing Helsel to gobble that one up in the chest and hold on for a face-off. 3:30 to play, period number 2. Goldberg on the draw, fired on net by Sylvania. Goldberg on the draw again. Worked through a 2-on-1 backdoor pass by Sylvania, unable to connect. Played in behind for Palladino, and he sends it around for Straub. Straub hustles to the boards and gets to the puck. He plays it up and out of the Penguin zone. Sylvania will look to regroup. They go D to D. As they reverse ice and play it in, it'll be Stillwagon playing it back out towards Goldberg. Sylvania looks to regroup at center. They carry it up and dump it into the Pens end, cut off by Palladino. He plays the breakout towards Straub and then Goldberg. Following on is Goldberg. He tries to get by one, angled nicely. Both players go down, and Straub plays it further in. Hassan Cope will be there. His pressure forces the turnover to Straub. The Pens go to work on the half wall. Straub and Goldberg. They play it in behind. It'll be Hassan Cope getting the pressure on Sylvania as they try to break out. That pressure forces a turnover to Palladino. That's played up and off the netting. No call. The official on the other side. We only have one referee today. He's missed a few. Played back into the Pens end for Palladino. Now Stillwagon. Stillwagon cut off, but goes right to battle there and gets it back out of the Pens end. Pressure coming from Zachi and Kumnick. Kumnick plays it for Zachi. Stars clear, but right to the stick of Straub, who's got a beautiful feed to Zachi. Following on is Kumnick, unable to get it on net. And back come the Stars. No further than Palladino as he cuts it off. That'll be Ulowitz pressuring the puck. The Stars pop by. It's a 2-on-2 developing. Pens back checking, making it a 2-on-3. Driving in and blocked up high by Palladino. Sent back, but no further than the blue line. Played into the slot, where it's cleared by Ulowitz for Straub. Battled for there, and out comes Stars. A nice sweep check by Palladino. Sends it up for Kumnick. He's got speed. It's off of him to the bench, and we'll get a whistle. 5-1. Sylvania, 1 minute to play. Last minute to play in the second period. I don't usually catch that. Avolia on the draw. The Stars possess its center. They gain the Penguins' end. Worked to the left wall. Sylvania fans on it there, and it'll be Hassencope getting to it. He goes to battle. Played in behind the Pens net. It's Baru. Baru comes around the wing. He's cut off by Sylvania, and they look to center. That play cut off by Olowitz. Olowitz up to Avolia. Avolia tries to run the breakout, but a turnover there sent just wide of the net. 18 seconds. Pressure by Sylvania. A puck batted down with a high stick they play on. It'll be Baru out through center. He plays it up for Hassencope. Hassencope with a step. 7 seconds left. Finds the backdoor pass to Lohr. He's unable to connect. Nice feed on that one. And that'll end the period with some Penguin pressure. 5-1 Sylvania lead. So 1 goal by Sylvania in that period, but a much better period by the Penguins. Really, since the first 40 seconds of the game, it's been a lot closer. The Pens with a tough first 40 seconds turned around and they turned that around and were able to regroup, get a goal on the board, and it's really 3-1 since that point. We're going to start the third. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock for this one. "15 minutes of battle here for the Pens and the Sylvania North Stars." Sylvania into the Pens end. Goldberg out at center, chopped off his stick for Kumnick. Kumnick looks to gain the zone. Battled for along the wall, it pops free to Lohr. But Sylvania will bring it towards the Pens end and get it in. Cut off by Stillwagon and now Pegley. Pegley in behind the Pens end. He's taken down on the play, a battle there. Pops free and it'll be Pegley coming free. He's got some space and he looks to center. Oh, goes around a guy. Centers it off the stick of Goldberg, then off the stick of Kumnick. Finally to Lohr, where it's then taken by Sylvania and worked out. All the Pens touching the puck on that play. But now they're just in offsides.
All right, thank you.
Zachi to take the draw.
Good job, Box.
Straub and Hassencope. Palladino and Baru, the defense pair. Face off won by Sylvania. And the Stars play it up into the Pens end. Carried, thrown towards the net, and it sneaks by. Helsel had gone down on the play, and I don't think it had gotten back up. And it sneaks under Helsel's pad. And we've got an early third period goal. A shot from the left wing, low on the ice, just gets under the pad. And Sylvania will go to attack again. They're into the offensive zone. Firing towards the net. This time Helsel plays it deftly into the corner. Brought out by the Pens. It's Straub to Zachi. Turned back the other way for Sylvania, and they're just onside. The stick of Straub in the way sends it back into the Sylvania end. Hassencope, like a pit bull after the puck. Around him goes a Star forward. He's into the offensive zone, but he's left wing is a step off sides. And the Pens back to work at Sylvania in their end, but they look to get it out. Oh, it's up the wall. He's up the right side. He's carrying it with speed. He's going to have a step. He plays it over for Avolia. Gets it there. Pens are in with a shot. That's gobbled up by the Sylvania netminder. He gets it with the paddle there and covers with the glove. Under 13 to play in the third. 6-1 Sylvania. Goldberg, the goal scorer for the Pens, wins the draw to Kumnick. He loses control in the high slot, and back comes Sylvania. They play it up off the wall. Ulwich back to get it. He plays it in behind the Pens net. No one home there. Brought on by Sylvania, centering pass, and that one will get buried. They picked up the puck on the side of the cage, centered it across. A nice passing play by Sylvania there makes it 7-1. Zachy to take the draw. He's got it into the Sylvania end, pressure by Hassan Cope, but played on by Sylvania, and they come in one-on-one. A back-checking lure with a stick lift and a clear. Nice hustle there. It'll be played into the Sylvania end for Zachy to attack. He comes away with it. Sylvania tries to clear, lure in the way. Can they win the battle? And they do. Played it deeper into the Sylvania end. Pens need some pressure here. Sylvania looks to regroup, and they carry it with speed. He's up over their own blue line into the Pens end. Looked close on the offsides. A centering pass goes through two Pens, but also goes through a Sylvania player. Played back in behind. Sylvania low to high to the point. The point man moving in. Firing. Blocked by Stillwagon and brought out by Lure. The Pens skate past it at the point, though, and it's turned back the other way for a shot. A deflection. It never gets through. Blocked out by the Pens. It'll be the Ryan Lure to it. Kept by Sylvania and played back in behind. Palladino looks to help the Penguins break out. He gets it towards Zachy. Now Lure. Sylvania centers it, however, and then plays it in behind. They'll gather the puck. Nice defense by Lure. Centered, tied up well by Palladino. But it comes through to the same player. He spins with it. Household coming up with that. Played back into the high slot. Some dangerous moments there for the Pens. Kept out of their net. 11 minutes to play. Lure carries it out, but not the whole way. Goldberg will get a shot, and he gets it out. The Pens will have a 2-on-1. It's Goldberg and Hassenkope. Goldberg into the offensive end. The stick of a Sylvania defender in the way. Nice defense there. In behind the net, Hassenkope battles. Head-to-head collision there. And it's brought up by the Stars, 2-on-1. They try to play it through the skates of Baru, but he says, no, thank you. And Goldberg plays it up. Pegley plays it up to Goldberg. Goldberg into the Sylvania, and he carries through two guys, knocked off his stick. And Pegley will pop it deep. Gets it back to Goldberg, who gets it back on net. And it's covered by the Sylvania netminder. 10-13 to play. Period number 3, 7-1 Sylvania. It'll be Goldberg on the draw. Won by Sylvania and sent all the way down the ice. Rolling puck. Not going to carry for icing. Well, let's get to it. He plays it up for Straub off his stick, but to a Sylvania player. He's in off the left side. Pad saved by Helsel. Brought in behind by the Pens, but cleared no further than the point. Kept there by Sylvania. They carry it deep, look to center. Nice pass, better save. Getting the shot on net there. But gobbled up by Helsel. 9:41 to play in the period. Goldberg on the draw again, won by Sylvania. Popped out, and it comes to the point man. He's on the backhand, plays it deeper. On the half wall, turning with it, looking to center. Off the side of the net, picked up by Goldberg with speed behind the net. He comes out, he's got a step, and fires for Kumnick, spinning him around. Kumnick will chase it down into the Sylvania end. He pressures in behind the Sylvania net. They look to break it out. Kumnick's pressure forces the turnover to Goldberg. It's Goldberg and Straub battling. Goldberg plays it deeper, picked up by Sylvania, and they'll look to clear and will. 3-on-3. Won by the Pens and sent to Palladino. He'll play it behind for Straub. Sylvania gets control, centers, throws one in on net. The first stop by Helsel, the second stop by Helsel, and he covers the rebound. 8:48 to play in period number 3. Defensive zone draw for Zachi. He gets a tie-up, but it comes to Sylvania point. They send it back into the high slot, battled for and cleared by Baru. Played high and gloved by Helsel. A fly ball there, caught by the center. A nice pop-up caught by the center fielder. Dressed as a goalie in this one. The Pens battle for the face-off, sent in and wide of the net by Sylvania. It's still Wagon, turning it up to the point. It's off the defenseman to the stick of Avolia, and now Zachi. Zachi plays it for Hasenkope. He's in onside. He's got a 3-on-1. He winds and fires just a bit outside. The Pens center it. It comes back to Hasenkope. He stops and turns. He's pressured off the puck by Sylvania. And back come the Stars. It's Sylvania into the offensive end, and the body of Avolia in the way there. Back for Hasenkope, played by Zachi. Centered past the stick of Baru. Baru on to get it. He banks it nicely off the boards and gets the heat out of a very hot kitchen. The Pens Goldberg will go to work in the Sylvania end with pressure, trying to force the turnover. Puck comes to the half wall, cut off by Avolia. He's into the corner, turning with it, centering to Goldberg. He fires one. Rebound sent just wide. Nice save by Sylvania. The Pens are working deep, though. It's Avolia trying to send it out in front. Cut off and carried out by Sylvania. Sylvania up into the Pens end. The defender's lost his stick. Carries it in, blocked off. Not sure if that was still Wagon or Helsel who got that one. Played up by Kumnick to center. Player loses his glove. Kumnick will follow on. He's got Goldberg with him. Kumnick and Goldberg. Goldberg comes away with it. He's in onside. Nice behind the back pass to Lure. Lure throws one up off the stick of Goldberg to Kumnick. Kumnick off the netminder. Cleared but not out. Turning with another shot is Kumnick. It's played in behind. Lure gets there. Forcing the turnover to Lure. It's back to Lure. Lure turning with it. Sylvania will get to it and clear. Sending this one all the way down for an icing. 6:27 to play in the third. 7-1 Sylvania. Pens will have a chance here in the offensive zone. It'll be Zachi, Straub, and Hasenkope. Whitson Pegley on D. Comes back to the point. Sent further into Zachi. He turns looking for the backhand, now the forehand. Unable to get it through. Back to Pegley. Pegley chopping at it. Now Ulowitz. Sylvania plays it up. Well, back checking Hasenkope will get there and able to get a piece of it as it gets in on net, and Helsel gobbles that up and holds on. Nice save there by Helsel, aided by the back checking of his forwards. Great job there. Sylvania will win the draw, but it'll be picked off by Straub. A shot sent in and stopped by Helsel. Played up by the Pens, but not out. Straub goes to work again. Played in further by Sylvania. They look to center. It's past everybody to the point. Past the point man and out to center. Sent back in on offsides. 5:45 to play in the period. Neutral zone draw. Taken in by Sylvania and sent into the Pens end. Palladino back to get it. Palladino behind his net. Played up off the wall for Stillwagon. Stillwagon out the center looking for Hasenkope. Shut out. Cut off by Sylvania. Sylvania in, firing off the blocker side of Helsel and kept out. They center again, but cut off by Stillwagon. He battles there. In behind the net. The Pens look to come away with it. They do briefly, but it's chipped off of his stick and back in on net. Helsel with a save. The second shot just off the side of the cage. Sylvania with it, looking to center. They played it out to the defenseman, cutting right to left. He plays it back into the middle, deflected just wide. Sylvania with it again in the corner, but now it's Zachy playing it up no further than the point. Hasenkope looks to pressure there, but it's brought back in by Sylvania. They've got a step and a shot blocked by Palladino. Looks like it stung a bit. They'll continue to battle. It's Stillwagon in behind for Straub. Straub plays it up, but again cut off at the point. Played back into the middle for Stillwagon, and he'll get the heat out of a very hot kitchen. And a nice backspin on that. Get that kid some golf clubs. He's able to check it up and keep it from going for icing. 4:23 to play in the period. Little backspin 9-iron into the green there. Ulowitz plays it up and out. The Stars will regroup. They play it back into the Pens end where the Pens will have a chance to come out. It's Baru with the puck. He's up and looking. He finds Kumnik. Kumnik turning. Plays it off of a defender, but Ulowitz follows on. Gets it to Avolia. Avolia, shot from way out top. Stopped and covered by Sylvania. .356 to play in the period. It'll be Goldberg with the draw. Played in behind the Sylvanian net. It comes free to Kumnik, who plays it out the side. He wraps around. He's shoving. No goal. The glove of the Sylvania goaltender in the way. Strong with that glove. Literally laying across the goal line. Keeping it out with the glove. Goldberg wins the draw to Avolia. Back to Baru. Baru with a snapshot through traffic just wide. Dangerous shot there from Baru. Now it's cleared out from Avolia in front. It's Kumnik. His deflection stopped. Some banging around going on after the whistle. And we're going to have matching minors here. 2 each for roughing in front of the net. It's probably a fair call. 3:32 to play in the period. We'll see a little exciting. I think we're going to stay 5-on-5 with coincidentals. We will. Five-on-5 hockey, Zachy, Hasenkope, Lohr, Stillwagon, and Pegley. Sylvania wins the draw, but the pressure from the Pens forces a turnover. Stopped at the point by Stillwagon, turns it to Lohr. Stillwagon plays it back in behind. Zachy looks to go to work there. Zachy's pressure forces it up the wall towards Lohr. That'll be Hasenkope following on. The Pens getting some nice pressure here along the wall. Stillwagon keeps again at the point. Played into the Pens end, or into the Sylvania end by Lohr. And out will come Sylvania. They pop the puck free, and it's a breakaway attempt. In on the Pens goalie. He goes to the backhand, and Helsel says no. Centered back through. Nothing there. .245 to play in the period. 7-1 Sylvania. Ryan Lohr looks to come through. He's got Hasenkope and Zachy. He gets it through to Hasenkope. Player goes down. It's Hasenkope in. Off the heel of his stick and stopped by Sylvania. A nice stop by the Sylvania Star goalie there off the heel of Hasenkope's stick. The defender had fallen down. He had the shot, had the chance. Bested by the netminder. It's in behind the net. It's Kumnik working for it. Alto Ulwitz kept in there and sent back in. Sylvania will be able to clear after that. However, it'll be Palladino back to get it. Up to Ulwitz. He works the breakout towards Goldberg. It's turned back. And we'll try it again. This time Palladino's pass intercepted. It'll be Straub centering it and clearing it out of the zone. Turned back by Sylvania, though. In 2-on-2. Looking, firing, and that'll beat Helsel to the blocker side. High blocker on that one from the left wing. And it'll be 8-1 Sylvania. The coincidental minors will be over. Sorry, they'll be over next whistle. 1:39 to play, 8-1 Sylvania. Zachy with the draw, won by the Stars. They're into the Pens end, carrying through. Helsel fights it off with the stick. Zachy will go to battle. Cleared back in behind the Pens net. 1:29 to play. Zachy battling for it. He's able to get it up and out of the Pens end nicely. Hooked a bit from behind. No call. Sylvania will turn it back the other way. The pressure of Lure forces that one wide, and a nice stick save by Helsel. Centering pass fought off by the Penn defender Stillwagon. Another shot comes through just wide of the net. Zachy in behind. Banks it off of a Star player, 50 seconds to play. They're going to work back in behind the Pens net. Played out and up to no further than the point. That shot high and off the crossbar. Hasenkope getting it past, and he's got a 2-on-1 developing with Ryan Lure. He's got the puck. He's looking to settle it down. He finds Lure. Lure towards the net. I think a diving save by the netminder there keeps it out. What a stop. He's really in the zone today. Baru tried to stop it at the point, but it's sent further and into the Pens end. 13 seconds to play. Sylvania to get the puck in behind the net. A centering pass comes through, sent wide. 6 seconds, 5, 4. Sylvania from the corner out in front. Centering pass. With 1 second left. They connect for a centering pass across the crease, making it 9-1. We're going to call that the end of the game, folks. The end of the game, a 9-1 win for Sylvania over the Pens Elite Team Nooch. We'll be back in a couple hours to bring you another game. We'll, again, try to work on the streaming here. We'll do the best that we can to bring you the next one.